Hey, welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. If you want to take a little trip down south to Cedar City here in Utah, you can do so, and why not go check out the Utah Shakespeare Festival that's going on. And we have the fall kind of lineup going on now. We went through the summer. Now we're going to talk about some of the other shows coming up. So we have a couple ladies here in studio with me. We have Nikki Allen, who is with the Utah Shakespeare Festival, and then also Miranda Giles, who is the education coordinator. Ladies, thanks. How was the drive up? You came up last night as opposed to, you know, through the middle of the night.
Beautiful, though.
It's nice,
I love Park City, so
good. Well, we're happy to have you up here. Now we just need to get some of our, people in northern Utah to get down south, where if you want a little bit warmer weather,
a little bit nicer weather down there.
Maybe a better pool day than you'd get up here. It's a little cold at this point.
It was a little chilly. I wasn't expecting it. So
I know it gets cold at night too. Nikki, let's start with you, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about the education side of things.
Yeah.
But Nikki, give them an overview of the Utah Shakespeare Festival first, for those who are new to it.
An overview. Well, it's our 50th season, so we've been celebrating all summer long with a lot of special events. We had a beach party, we had a car show. We just really want people to come down and celebrate with us because it's incredible to be.
Party?
We had a beach party. Yeah.
Wow, I bet Shakespeare would have liked that back in the day, right?
The Bard's Beach Bash. It went over pretty well. Just, it's 50 years. It's something to celebrate, and we're really excited that Fred Adams, the founder, started the festival.
He's such a wonderful guy.
He is. He is the nicest. I just adore him. So anyways, we have 3 shows that are coming up in our fall season. Noise is Off, which is going on right now, and then Dial M for Murder, which is a great murder mystery, and The Winter's Tale by Shakespeare, and those open September 28th and run until October 22nd. So there's a lot of time for people to come down, see some great theater, something for everybody.
Yeah. Absolutely, but get in there sooner than later.
Sooner than later, Tickets do sell out, but we have plenty available. We have childcare as well. So
you do?
Yeah, we do. So if you're worried about what to do with your 6-year-old, drop them off at childcare. They're trained professionals.
Wow. You guys have just really figured out everything in the last 50 years, haven't you?
No excuses. People tell us all the time, oh, I meant to go this season. I really wanted to. No excuses. Come down and see a show.
No excuses, like Miranda says. Now, Miranda, you're actually coming up here. You're going to be doing some stuff with McPullen Elementary a little bit later here today. Talk about the education side of things and how you're educating and reaching out to different schools and different ages.
Yeah, well, the Shakespeare Festival has a long tradition of education, a really great legacy. Before every show, we have an orientation. So if you're ever dealing with that Shakespeare, dealing with not thinking you're going to understand it, we will take care of you at the festival. And that's part of my job and the education department. We make sure that you understand what you're going to be seeing before you're there. And
it's hard to understand.
It is, and I won't say that it's not, because it's pretty overwhelming, and the language is very different. But my job as education coordinator, I spend my days traveling the state of Utah and beyond, working with kids and teaching them about how to overcome that, and and hopefully when they're introduced to it at a younger age, they're not going to be overwhelmed by it as a high school student, or bored by it, even worse.
Or post-high school. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of us, we watch it and I'm like, did you get that? I didn't get that part. Did you get that?
I know,
but if you understand a little bit,
wash over you. You can't get stuck on one word because it'll throw you off.
It's true.
No, the storyline for the most part is pretty strong and throughout, and Shakespeare will repeat everything that's important in the story like 2 or 3 times. So that's really helpful too, that you don't feel like you're going to miss something because it's going to be brought back up later in the story.
And it's important work too. The themes in Shakespeare are eternal, and everyone can relate to them. So Winter's Tale, for example, our fall show, it's about a husband and wife who are very much in love, and then this little seed of jealousy is planted, and he ends up casting her away and thinks that she's dead, and just the terrible things that happen. But then at the end, there's this wonderful, magical forgiveness and mercy that's extended. And we see how these lives are changed by those principles, those same things that we deal with today.
Right.
So it's really great.
And you look at how different stories that Shakespeare has done have been changed over the years, whether they've been turned into a hip-hop dance or interpreted in so many different ways by film directors and different playwriters. I mean, it's just incredible to see what people do with some of his work over the years. But you can check out, name the shows again.
We have Noise is Off, which is running right now, which is a hilarious farce of a tattered troupe of actors. Dial M for Murder, which like I said, it's a murder mystery, kind of a whodunit, great for the fall. And The Winter's Tale by Shakespeare, like Miranda said, beautiful romance.
What do tickets range from, ticket prices?
They range anywhere from $20 to about $50. It all just depends on your seat location, the time of day.
Day of the week.
Day of the week, yes.
Yeah. So does it run every day, or do you have days off?
When we start, it will be Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
And we'll have matinees and evening shows, so we'll have a Sunday and Monday off.
Right now, Noise is Off is just weekend nights.
Okay.
Friday,
but
Saturday
they can always go to the website, which the website I think may confuse some people a little bit.
It's www.bard.org.
So if you can go to that website, that'll direct you to everything you need to know about
lots of information.
the Shakespeare Festival. Tons and tons of information. It'll also have some information on their 50th celebration as well going on. So check it out. Get your tickets now for fall. And you know what? As it gets really chilly here, it's a really good idea to head down south. If you need
and the colors are beautiful too right now.
I bet it is.
Yeah. The red rock and the leaves changing and the wind in the air. It's a really nice time to come down.
Very nice time to go down. So, ladies, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We are going to take a short break here on the Mountain Morning Show. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more.